Welcome back, everyone, to Evolve into the role-playing game. We are back to war crimes, murder, mayhem, torture during a date. I don't know.
That was the agents.
This is true. That was the agents. Lots of drugs.
Oh, that's us. That's definitely us.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why this show is rated R. With this time, we have...
I'm the infamous Rob. I portray Sir Arti de Fontress Allure, who is a slightly recovered scoundrel and is coming into this game absolutely chapped because he just got to hit a demon in the crotch with a hammer.
This is true, yeah. He's been waiting for that moment for a while now, hasn't he?
Oh my god.
It didn't have to be a demon, but it had to be significantly bigger than you.
A dragon would have been fine.
And
or a giant sea monster.
I am Imana. I play Nephria Ab Colehall. I fuck shit up. Like I talk a lot of shit. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. It gets us into trouble, and sometimes it works out. Most of the time, it just sinks us ever deeper into a web of lies and complications. It's a grand old time.
Good times had by all.
I feel like Web of Lies and Complications should be an episode name somewhere.
Right? And so apropos, right?
Yeah. Hello, I am Goat, and I am playing Sifanu de Crimbid. I am the disgraced doctor turned necromancer, and one way or another, you're walking out of here. And yeah, I don't really have any follow-up to that.
Except you are about to learn even more magic, because level up's coming.
Hey everyone, I'm Jess, and I play the character formerly known as Lady Brithany, currently going by Alma, recovering mean girl / secret assassin cultist. I think I'm currently cowering behind a rock.
Yes, you are. Everything is scary.
And I'm Alan. I'm playing Bedonius, one of the last remaining monks of Rands after our order was wiped out by her order of assassins. I am attempting to ride herd on this gang of ne'er-do-wells while I try and find the real champions who are going to save the world.
Yes, which may or may not include a bunch of priests who are currently not here.
You should have gotten another airship.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure they would be happy to have Bedonius. Yes, so that is our crew. Who wants to do the classic summary of last session? Since Nephria wasn't here last session, I'm afraid you can't, because I don't know that you would know too much about it, but I'm sure that next time you'll get the chance, right? Absolutely.
I mean,
fate
like
dice.
to do
I
it,
have
I'm happy to.
lowest fate dice right now is probably Alma, really.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, then
Perfect.
go for it.
So I believe we set sail from Skooger. Oh, sorry. We first off, Ardi, you created a miracle on the new island outside of Skooger in fulfillment.
Oh, that's one thing we didn't do. We should have named the island. Hey, we made it. That gives us the right to name it. Oh, missed opportunity. Sorry, go ahead.
Still spread that gossip.
In fulfillment of Garian's shadow command to bring his love to Illiboria. I believe he also executed what's his face on the island.
Cymba, yeah.
But yes, the Paratorn and Condottiere who could hardly even muster an insult. National embarrassment, clearly.
Just why his cousin sold him out.
Then we set sail from there with the innocent one in tow. Had a number of discussions with them. They are an avid student, apparently, quite interested in learning all of the things. And we had the idea that we were going to bring them to the cave where the White Eye is currently residing, or not specifically to the cave, because that might potentially make them insane, but give them over into the keeping of the Wolfkin and the Wolferwield, because that seems like the safest place that there is currently. And so we arrived there, and we were having a grand old time getting together with the Wolferwield, with the various Wolfkin who were bragging about how strong they were. And then there were howls of warning from the direction of the cave where the White Eye was in residence, and we rushed over there just in time to discover that there was this huge demon that was scattering the wolfkin before it like so many chaff. There was just bodies everywhere and lots of terrified screaming and inability to hit the thing with non-magical weapons. Everybody else is a lot braver than Alma, apparently, because I think I'm the only one who failed my check, but the boys took care of it. So we are, I guess, perhaps Nephria is currently approaching with Bedonius, who was feeling a little winded after all of that running. Did I miss anything? I think that was about it.
No, I think that was about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nephria. The scene is one of mayhem as you are approaching, having heard the screams in the forest. Panic screams and screams of death anxiety and general panic. And the first thing you're going to see is the good boys all hiding under various bushes. Some of them just, yeah, all of them whining. The tails are between every leg. It's not the most flattering sign you've ever seen from these boys.
The demon is dead.
Yes.
Apparently, yes. There's a huge
That's
body
great.
of this entity lying up the path. It's truly the size of 2 horses or something.
That's right, I forgot the White Eye also wandered out of her cave, and so we're trying to figure out what to do with that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. She's just meandering and looking at plants at the moment.
Not babbling.
Good times. Let's see here. Can I potentially, I don't know, like rabble rouse them, try to boost their morale, try to de-fear them?
You can, yes. That is an actual thing you can do.
Cool.
Now you're asking me to look into my rules booklet. Oh my god.
I'm not going to know what to roll. Okay.
But I will. In 2 seconds here. I need to get down to the command ability. They have... You want to get them back... You are going to roll water plus at least 1 fate die. And I'm going to add how many points of scaredy to the difficulty level. So they took, what was it? They haven't taken any damage. They took fear, didn't they? 2
Yeah, it was like
points
3
of it.
points of fear.
Yeah. Difficulty 3 then, because they have 2 points of fear.
That's 4d6.
You can add 2 fate dice to this roll because your command level is a 2 now. Just say.
And she did succeed?
She didn't. She has 1 success at this point.
Ah.
She needs 2 more. There is, of course, a lot of experiences here for you to draw upon, isn't there?
Well, I turned Goddard's Reavers into Nephria's Reavers. Down there.
Exactly.
So that's like another 2 die?
Yes, please. Now, you can re-roll 3 of
it's-
those, actually. 3 of those. That's sad. Okay, you tried your level best here, and unfortunately, they are just not coming out of hiding, even as you're delivering a fairly stirring speech to them. But nope, they are. You've never seen them this level of scared.
It is a giant honking demon, though.
It is a giant demon, yes. Even Alma is lying there under a rock.
I believe
Only
I'm
her-
currently cuddling with Haka.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I suppose I will go up and I will just, with a nice...
You've cut out there for some reason.
Yeah, after you're going to go up, just dead silence.
Yep.
Still silent.
Oh, muted suddenly.
Darling, can't hear you.
Don't know what happened. The sound disappeared.
It's not connected to your dongle anymore. No, like your headset is not connected to it.
Technical difficulties for a moment.
I could still hear Rob clearly when he was talking over your shoulder, so perhaps if all else fails, share a mic like Alan and I are doing.
Yeah, find out.
Well, I sent you a message, Mikhail, so if you want to look at that while we're waiting on technical difficulties.
All right. So, yes, why don't we actually go over temporary goals to everyone? Yay.
I'm back.
Back.
No, I just stroll up in pure ignorance and hang out by Haka and try to calm him with the force of my presence. I don't think it's gonna work.
Broke his ears.
I don't want to piss him off.
Let's see now. Haka is...
I'm pretty sure my face is currently buried in his fur, so...
Yeah. He's functional. He's not broken. So, unlike his, squad... So he's looking at you and like the teeth are rattling and he comes up and just puts his muzzle right between your hands and he wants a scratch behind the ears.
Oh, he gets the scritches. I got to scratch Haka. Who's good boy? You're my good boy. Yeah.
Well, I can't remember if Nephria was, or if you were here, Emily, but Haka actually lost the leadership of the good boys in a duel.
I think she was here for that. It was like the last time she was here.
Yes, it's true.
Because we picked up, oh God, I'm not going to remember her name.
Zara
It's not
Wilson.
Yes.
It's in the adventure list. Yeah. Zara Wilson name.
Yup.
She's around here somewhere.
She came with the new batch of dogs.
Placement good boys.
Yep.
I see.
Can I not, or I'm going to assume a trivial matter to rip one of those large incisors out of this thing's skull?
Absolutely. Yes. You can do that. For sure.
Then Ardi will happily take the demon's incisor back to the cowering Alma and be like, see? Nothing to be scared of, it's in pieces. No.
Aren't you just my hero?
It was for you.
Sifanu and Bedonius, you will feel magic emanations from that away. They're not very strong, not like the first time, but they're there.
Which direction is that away?
I'd say northwestish.
Okay. I am going to feel inclined to go that direction. Is Bedonius going to join me?
Is that back towards like where we came from, or
No, that is the direction Zara Wildsnarl, who is currently trying to do tracking, will point towards.
Yes, then we'll call out to Ardi saying,
Presumably he could sense it too, right?
oh, probably.
Yeah, you could too.
I suppose.
He's just a bit distracted by incisors right now.
Dismembering a dead demon.
Dentistry.
Yeah, demonic dentistry.
Dismembering a dead thing is usually Sifanu steel.
It is.
Well, Sifanu won't mind
to it.
He's not going to mind if I just take one little bit of the corpse.
Teensy weensy.
But yes, Ardi, there's something coming from the direction that Zara went in. Check that out.
Maybe it's the thing to summon the demon, and there will be another demon.
Quite possibly, that is where we sent her to look for.
Alma seems relatively safe, just frightened. So,
Is anybody going to keep an eye on the white eye while we go investigate?
Alma, would you like to stay and keep an eye on the white eye?
Sure. Although if there's another demon, I may have not been able to do anything about it.
Just
Well,
keep
he's
your ears
staying-
covered and run.
Past us, run.
Fair.
Exactly.
Sifanu, the next time we open up your workshop, you need to work on demon slaying weapons.
I should make that the next hot brand from the Sifanu line.
Right.
Be all the rage.
Me and Haka, I guess, are gonna hang out and guard the white eye, and not at all because we're still both terrified.
Not at all because of that. No.
Important job.
Yes.
Before we go, I'll remind you, earmuffs. Earmuffs.
Right. Yeah, because I don't think I spent like any time at all with this person, so put stuff in my ears.
That all sounds. Oh, God. I guess I'll have to stay here too. Keep an eye on things.
Rally the good boys.
Try to. Plus, if there's more smashing up ahead, that's more of a Ardi thing.
You have a specialist.
I'll stay here with my good boys.
All right, then. So, the expedition leaves.
Heads off to the northwest.
It's off to the northwest. And this expedition includes, what, Zara, Sifanu, Artigu, and Bodonius? Is that it?
Yep.
Seems like it.
Presumably Zara, we know she went in this direction, but
She's going to wait until you catch up with her and nothing else.
oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah.
And then nose to the ground and then continue onwards. She is the second most heavily armed person in that group. It's not going to take a super long time for you guys to go. Say 20 minutes, maybe, something like that. Until you come to a small clearing that has an interesting scorch mark across the grass. And you still feel the tingle, all of you who can feel magic residue, of that clinging to the area, like ectoplasm on leaves. Like a scent in your nose.
So I'm guessing portal to escape.
Possibly.
The
I don't
trail
care
does
about
end here.
holes in reality, so I don't know what it looks like normally.
Fanu, do you want to examine this? You probably have the best chance of telling what it is.
Yeah, might as well.
I'll assist
Detect
it.
magic.
Yeah, that's a simple wind check.
I'll wait for Alan. Okay.
Big brain Bedonius.
All right, so that gives me 4 dice. Yes.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Killing it.
Yep. Smells like demonology from this year. Drawing upon the weavings of Shaklali Gorpa, one of the foremost demonologists who apparently lived in Labne during the era of the Grey Eminences. Yes,
Is that
it
a
was a portal.
Palamux thing. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a Palamux thing. It was
Lacking demonology myself, I can't reopen it. I guess this is a dead end.
All right. You can't tell where it goes to.
of this plane.
Yeah. Yeah, probably to the plane of shadows where he opened up to exit from there. I couldn't tell you.
It's the one area of study very little about, Sifanu. What's going on away from this plane? Are there even maps of
Sitting
that
here, I'm like,
place?
and I took that personally.
All the more reason to pick up demonology next time. And if anyone asks, I'm just the new defense against the dark art teacher.
Yes, exactly. Which is why I know the dark arts. It's not suspicious at all.
Not at all.
There's
No.
like another face on the back of your head out of curiosity. No reason.
I had that one removed.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as you are watching the White Eye, Nephria, Alma, Haka is actually not panicked as such, because he only took 1 point of fear. So I think Haka and Alma can actually move-ish.
Yeah, I'm able to control my fear.
Yes. Your teeth are still shaking, and tonight you're probably gonna experience some lingering effects of your fear.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I believe I took a consequence of nightmares.
yes,
so.
yes, that was what I referred to.
I guess we'll head back because
How much has Nephria hung out with the White Eye?
Not, let's see here. When we first found her, but I don't think anything after that.
Roll me.
Because talking to her is dangerous.
Yes, talking to her is dangerous.
Roll you.
A water check. 3 dice.
Got this.
Brushing it.
Nephria, there is something off about her. What you remember is very erratic behavior. Howling, which is why you had to cover your ears. Jumping, snarling, somersaults, weird other noises from the mouth, and rolling eyes, and all sorts of shenanigans like that. Now she's just absolutely quiet and holding like a flower in her hands and looking at you guys.
Looking at me, looking at her, looking at me.
You're having a staring contest with the dog.
Yes.
Is her muzzle bound?
I think it is, yes.
I don't really want to interact with her because she drives people crazy.
She does.
But I will certainly point out the anomalous behavior to Alma and Haka.
You don't say.
Ah, she strange now. No speak of. Bad luck speaking of. Haka just wants to change the subject now, please.
Haka doesn't want to talk about this.
Talk about this.
I guess I will creep a bit closer. And like squint at her.
She's sitting there very solidly looking in your general direction. Oh, she's gonna start moving away from you. Go and hide behind a couple of shrubberies.
Who let her be mobile? like
The demon.
Yeah, I think the cave was like exploded open or something.
Yeah, it was.
We found there's I think Sifanu mentioned there's one of the others inside.
I yell after her, "Hey, come back! We're the chosen ones. We're the good guys. Come back. Don't run. Don't need to run."
She'll sit down.
All right, sitting's cool. Can I usher my good boy out of that cave?
I mean,
Oh,
that
this-
good boy is dead.
Oh,
The 4 around you are dead.
Yeah, they were torn to
Aw.
very small shreds.
that
Those weren't your good boys. Those were assigned to watch the White Eye. They were murdered before we even got here.
Yeah, they were deaf good boys.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can see there's some rubble lying around here.
all right, so she's just sitting there.
Yep.
I'm just, I guess, gonna sit here.
Where are we going to get her back someplace else? I guess we can't leave her here.
No. She's sitting. Like, how do we get her to come here?
Have you tried a squeaky toy?
She
Are there any
will
rabbits around?
walk towards you a little bit and then just sit down again. I think this is what the boys will see when you finally come back from your little excursion.
Do you understand me?
She's looking around, but she's not talking.
Her muzzle's bound, so
This is true.
it's not unexpected.
Not unexpected.
It'd be a lot more terrifying if there's a disembodied voice in your head.
Hello.
Yeah. I think she's still crazy. She's just a calmer crazy now.
Good.
All right. What does the council decide as everyone returns?
What did you guys find up there?
Gate whoever some of the demon portaled out as quickly as possible.
Gross.
This place is compromised. I think we're stuck taking the blue and the white eye with us.
Yeah, but she's real quiet now.
It's not
She's
a
all
bad
calm.
That was weird.
I don't know if it's a bad thing. It's just an unexpected thing.
Can I roll wind to see if she's like, to observe her? Is she like fundamentally different from when we put her in the cave?
A timeout.
Well, this is behavior, so I would go with water, really.
All right, I'll give it a try. My water's bad, but yeah, who knows? Yeah, so bad.
People? I don't know about people until they die and I can cut them up. Then I know everything about people.
Then I get a +2.
Exactly.
So can I cut into her?
If I just kill her and lie her down and... Oh, wait, that was a bad idea. Right.
Wait, madness rolls. Damn it.
We do have two people here who are good at studying human behavior, I want to say.
I have a 3 water.
Alma didn't really spend any time with her though.
This is true. And Nephria
Alright.
has already rolled.
Oh.
This is what we
Because
have.
I was with the Inquisitor that whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. That was...
Oh, that's right, Errol.
Yeah. What the situation here? We have now basically the time is mid-afternoon-ish. Where do we want to go? Sun will set in a couple of hours.
I'm gonna think we're headed for Palamux next, aren't we?
We are, but it might be a little late to set sail. Perhaps we make camp away from here, but also camp for the evening and start fresh in the morning.
We should still go back and let them know what happened.
I'd rather
fair.
spend the night on the boat. We'll have space because we have 4 less. Oh no, wait, they weren't mine. Oh, well, we don't have to take them with us. That's nice. Hooray.
We don't
Oh.
want to bring
I should let you know. Last session, we actually spent fate dice on an influence check to have a boat with a captain and crew that does what we tell them to.
This-
So we don't have to keep doing this secure a new boat bullshit every time.
You
So we
have
could
a,
just fully go and spend the night on the boat. Is what I'm
Yes,
hearing.
this is an option, actually, yeah.
you have a caravel.
We already know it's harder to F with magic across water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although clearly demonology can cheat to certain extents, it still sounds better than nothing.
Yeah, some defense is better than sleeping in the middle of the wilderness. Yeah.
That's a ship.
But yeah, we should go back to the village because that's where we left the blue.
Yep.
The blue one.
But the
Yep.
innocent one is still there, yes.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
should
we
go
get-
and get them.
Yeah.
Because
Probably
next
go
demon
with-
they summon is going to wipe out that village.
Yep. If they don't have a Sir Ardi there with a special magic weapon, odds are not looking great.
They should reconsider their investment portfolio and make sure they've covered the market on Ardi with magical weapons.
Yes. Yeah, they should. This is true. Quite true.
Or diversify their stock portfolio with magic weapons.
There are so many things to do. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way back to the
Oh, I didn't know there's little haunty faces spinning around. I didn't zoom in close enough to see those.
yeah,
Those are cute.
yeah. The good boys will have to take a scene of rest to be unbroken, so they might join you later.
But they know where they're going.
They know where they're going, so it's not gonna be a hard thing for them. Because they are currently broken, so they're just taking a scene of rest out there and just.
Well, Haka could probably use some rest as well, but Haka is not completely out of it. So we can tell Haka, look, when they recover, meet us back.
Follow our tracks. It's not going to be hard for them. If there's one thing they do, it's follow each other's tracks.
Although
Can sorry.
we're not going to want to bring the white eye back to the village.
Sure we do. She's muzzled, so she can't talk.
It's risky.
And
Yeah.
Haka could just stay and watch over her for the rest of you. Go pick up the other one.
I just mean, sure, bring her with us, but don't take her right into the village.
Straight into the heart of the village. We'll do a performance, a ditty for everyone. Like, yeah,
Fair
I think-
point. They are a suspicious lot.
like, they maybe keep to the outskirts with her.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, can Ardi provide Alma with a scene of rest if he just carries her for a scene?
Aww.
She's not heavy or heavily armored.
I feel like I just need to like focus on my breathing for a little while. I'm not physically injured, I'm just terrified. And so that might look
Ardi's
like
a simple man. He only has so many plans.
that might look like holding hands while I count 5 things I can see, 4 things I can, and
Yep.
so on and so forth.
Yep.
Ardi will happily provide that service.
In other words, we're removing the extra, your fear on your wind tracker, aren't we?
Yes.
And the temporary consequences will have to be dealt with by other means later.
Yep.
When you get back to Aoya with the news of the demonic attack, how might she react to that? Not maybe.
Mm.
Mm.
Her fault if she didn't have a plan for demons.
What kind of leadership is running this place?
Yeah.
So let's see now. Who's with you guys again? Oh, Gargano is on the ship.
Ardi wants to hang out with Alma and the White Eye on the outskirts. She has a conversation she wants to have with him. So if the rest of you want to go and do the scene, that's cool.
Yep. Now we have a Nephria and a Haka. Lots of wolves around here. Anyway, yeah, it's quite the entourage who comes back to the Wolfkin village to seek an audience with Aoya. And someone has to break the news for her. Who gonna do that?
If Nephria doesn't chime up, then I'll say something. So if you want to give it a pass, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I'll explain the situation. The cave was compromised. Demons struck. It's not safe to keep either of the eyes here. We're going to have to take them with us. We're sorry about your loss of your 4 good boys that died.
And Sifanu is the one saying this.
Yep.
You have always been an amazing people person, haven't you?
Oh, so good with people. Oh, wait, are we talking about live ones? Oh, not so much.
Roll your water then.
Done. Oh, hey.
I
6
was
and a
gonna
4.
add a difficulty because this is like Wolfkin and you don't know quite how to behave with Wolfkin, and then you nailed it anyway.
Death I can talk about.
I know this one. Demon magic and people dying? Yeah, totally got this.
What?
No.
Yeah, Aoya will growl. Ah, the defiler of this world destroys our wise one, kills our young ones, and those weakest of the herd dishonorably. Looks towards Sir Ardigue. Great warrior in your pack.
Ardigue's not there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sir Ardigue is a great warrior in your pack, Sifanu.
Yes. And he put that demon on its ass, so at least you've been avenged.
Ah. She will, in fact, stand up from her throne, such as it is. It's a bit rickety, maybe, for other kings. And walk over and just take your hand in her paw. Ah.
Okay. I gently
I think we
shake her
need
paw.
a new name for Sifanu.
Yet another title.
Yes.
I've so lost track of these.
It's part of your reputation. It's what precedes you.
Am I the dog whisperer now?
I don't know about
Right.
that, but
They'll call you Caesar.
exactly.
Right.
Huh. You must be. Let's see now.
Friend of the forest.
I think the Moon Wolf, maybe.
Hey, I can get behind something with a moon.
Or are you the Pale Wolf? 'Cause death? Necromancer? Ghost Wolf. How about that?
Ghost wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The ghost with the blue eyes. That is your name among our people.
Yeah, it is the legend.
Go ahead. That's my character sheet.
Yep. I think they accepted you, Sifanu. Isn't that nice?
Is that going to be your level up experience?
Maybe. We'll get to the level up when you get a period of rest. So the question is when you're actually going to rest or not. So you said
Hopefully
basically
on a boat.
Yeah, on the boat. You basically said you're grabbing the blue one and the white one and you're heading out to the Caravel, right?
Yep.
Carry Sifanu for a scene.
So that's going to take another 6 hours to get back to the Caravel. But that's fine.
Yeah, so while the others are off talking to Aoya, Alma kind of looks a bit awkward, weirdly, attempting to start this conversation, and says, there's something you said a little while ago that's been bothering me about how clearly it wasn't your charms that I was attracted to. Do you not understand what I say in you?
I always assumed the attraction was based on my mighty thews.
It was hell. As does he been phenomenal in bed, but do you not
Enormous.
understand how genuinely impressive you are?
I think I'm very impressive, but I don't know why you would think I was particularly impressive. I'm really vaguely reformed on the whole throwing myself directly into danger. I try to make sure I survive now, but
Appreciate it.
yeah.
It's not about your relationship to dangerous situations either. I mean, this was only ever supposed to be about blowing off some steam at a time when I was just like unbelievably frustrated with circumstances. I am an assassin who is working for a client who forbade me from using violence except in self-defense. And I was about ready to blow the gasket. And then along you came, and I was thinking, of course, relationships with outsiders are prohibited, but being a good and loyal Raptorana, I would, of course, have been in no danger. And certainly the foremost rake of Funtress Lord was not going to catch anything messy and feelings related, so I didn't have to worry about the complications. But I don't know. Just found myself seeking your company more and more, and it just seemed like when I speak, you're genuinely interested in what I have to say, and you wanted to know things about me. And normally that's not a good thing, especially since I was lying through my teeth for pretty much the entire time we were getting to know each other. But oh, there's just something about you that made me want to be genuine. That's not an experience I've had a lot.
You're probably the only person I've ever made want to be genuine. Usually I make people very angry.
Anger can be genuine too.
I suppose.
One of the first things you ever said to me, at least this time when we met each other, was that you have no game whatsoever. And I don't disagree. But I know that you're not charming. And I just, no, I really, it's fun, and to watch you get excited about things. It's almost addictive, really. Anyway, the conversation continues in this vein. They're just flattering him and gassing him up and attempting to reassure him that it isn't just his muscles that she's interested in.
Ardi's thoroughly receptive, just slightly stunned every time she points out something that isn't whacking something with a hammer. Doesn't have a good way to deal with being a person, but he's trying.
I'm sorry that this all comes as a surprise to you. I normally am better about things like this, but also you turn that color every time I try to compliment you on something that isn't hitting things with a hammer.
This is a stupid fashion. These veils do nothing. Or at least you see straight through the veil, regardless.
I can still see that you're around you, right? Anyway.
No, thank you. He just stands there kicking rocks.
Kicking rocks.
Doesn't have a good follow-up.
So I guess we're all on a boat now.
We'll be in a boat in a moment. What do we call this ship? What is it called?
It's not our ship, so we didn't get to name it.
I get to.
Whose influence use was this again?
When we get this
I
one?
think this was mine again, too.
Okay,
I think this is in Golma's boat.
So it's your second boat.
This is true. My second boat.
It's already lasted much longer than the first boat.
That's true. That's true.
If we take 2 trips on it, we'll be ahead.
So clearly Sifanu should get to name it.
Clearly, this is the good old ship fell off the back of a truck.
It's called the Hare. So there we go.
Navy surplus.
I have decided.
I'm sorry, what did we actually call it?
The Hare. Unless you want to call it something else.
Not the Hare works for me. It's a terrible name for a boat, but whatever. As I said, I didn't name it.
I suppose, is his hair like fur or hair like a rabbit?
Like a rabbit, yeah.
Just looks at Alma. Do you have anything to do with this?
Of course not.
You say, of course not. You could do it if you wanted to. Yeah.
Your faith in me is adorable and occasionally misplaced.
You can kill one man by poisoning a cup of wine in a whole group of people. But clearly you could change the name of a boat.
Got a Gormgeld, Haka. There's so many people.
Boat.
Innocentia, all the Reavers.
Oh, Nephria will love Innocentia. She's lived her entire life in seclusion, and is completely naive about everything.
Oh, and yeah, the blue eye is like that too.
So how many Reavers do we have now? We have 8 plus 10, right? That's 18. Ah!
I've not been doing the Reaver math. I'm sorry.
I don't know either.
Take 18.
That is 7 plus, it's 11, so I need another 7 down here.
I believe we've established there are 4 of us.
No more than 4.
Just so you see how big your group is getting here. And
It
of
just
course,
gets
all the
smaller.
fairies.
This is why we needed a Caravel.
Someone needs to
Right.
kill off the fairies, right? No, I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say anything like that.
Ah,
That's
fairies just
polite.
flying around shouting fuck and getting into trouble. That's
Fairies
pretty
are
inoffensive.
They fit right in with the rest of us.
Like, aren't we all?
They do, yeah.
I also enjoy flying around swearing and causing troubles.
I couldn't actually find a Caravel, so you'll have to make do with a sloop for now.
Oh, that's it. We're going home.
I care about.
Turn the ship around.
Immediately.
We literally are going back to Palamux, so
This is true.
Oh, don't forget the highest power on the continent is thoroughly surrounded by Raptorana members.
And this is not even counting the crew.
Right.
Also, there are obviously no cannons on the ship, because such things have not been invented yet.
Your kids are gonna love this.
But yeah, that's the general layout there of the ship. Who gets what cabin?
I'm just going to lay claim to one. Probably the one that I stayed in coming over here.
There's several levels to this place.
Walk in like I own it, really.
So if someone wants to go like down a flight of stairs to below, there is at minus 20 feet, there is in fact, or minus 1, I guess. There's a bunch of bunks and whatnot.
I do not want to play that particular minigame. Please, thank you.
I was thinking about it real hard, but it's probably the wisest plan.
Anyhow, yeah, so there's going to be a lot of people aboard, aren't they? And by the time you get here, it's going to be dark.
Hooray.
And by the time you get here, you want to leave here, don't you? A ship can move at night. I know it's weird to hear this, but you can actually travel while sleeping. It's true.
That is the plan.
I was all
So,
under the impression they had this whole
with this in
star
mind-
navigation thing.
with this in mind, and now you've picked up the white eye as well. The more the merrier, right?
Apparently, we can't let them out of our sight.
I'm guessing
Right.
between the all of us who somehow managed to cajole the white eye into an enclosed space of some kind.
Yes, the white eye has evidently been on a ship before, or at least rejoicers have been. You will remember that Prance told you about how she shipped a whole bunch of rejoicers on a caravel all the way to Marjura that year.
Personally escorted by Shagul herself.
She didn't know that at the time. But
Does she do that now, one wonders?
yes. What do we want to do here?
I think Sifanu wants to level up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to rest.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm
rest.
going to take my seat of rest.
I think Alma will have an interesting feeling because we want some of those, don't we?
Oh, Okay.
No. One of the crew.
Hooray. Listen, I get on these ships to fight sea monsters, not sailors.
That's not true.
Okay, I'll fight anything.
It's in the Discord for
Oh, wait, we should go.
you. Just go.
So we are going.
Oh, well, that's good then.
To Palamux?
Hey, have we cast off?
I guess the captain. Oh, we have to have a name for the captain, don't we?
This seems
A
like the
new
sort of person
NPC.
that should have a name.
A new
Yes, I
NPC
suppose the
enters the story.
This is how our crew keeps getting bigger.
What was that? Yes, you're gonna have like legions under your command by the end of this, right?
Every time you name someone, we just want to keep them.
Oh no!
Probably just gonna go take myself to the stern to make sure nobody has, I don't know, a bow with fire weapons or anything.
The only
I
thing that
suppose.
is that wildfire, you mean?
The people that I sensed approaching, I want to make sure they're not going to disable our ship somehow.
Maybe.
Now, not that I'm the most perceptive person, but
Yeah, you can tell their general direction is a vague signal at this moment.
yeah. So hence why I'm going to the stern and seeing if I can see anything.
Right.
Which, if I can't, I tried.
The captain's name is Captain Imitiri.
Imitiri.
Yes.
I think that's gonna have to get put in the Discord, or I'm never gonna remember that.
Emittery.
Imitiri. Where is she from? I don't know.
It's immaterial.
It's Ah, I heard what you did there.
Are you proud? Are you proud of yourself?
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
very
It's
rare I
gonna
could
be-
make an accounting joke here. Come on.
It's gonna be from Safina, actually. From who knows how she ended up working for. And then so she is from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Gugena. There you go. Imitiri da Gugena. There we have it. Captain Imitiri da Gugena. Aye, lass, what do you want?
Is that directed to me?
No, it's to whomever wants to tell her that you have to get underway.
Yeah, I hired this quote unquote crew, so I will tell them we're leaving for Palamux immediately.
I figure actually this crew's very used to sailing at night, right?
Yeah. No, she will. We'll get underway. Just as soon as my boys have hoisted the anchor, sir.
Have we decided where in Palamux we're going to make landfall, or are we?
That is a good question.
That is a very good question.
Presumably, we had this discussion during the 6 hours we were walking.
Yep.
Had it once we were underway, but I'm going to guess, Mikhail, over there by Mount Bektar, there aren't what you'd consider a lot of natural ports.
Are you asking her? She's the captain.
You sure?
You want to go to Mount Bektar, sir? Huh. Never been to those waters before. Suppose we could try it?
Oh dear. This is going better and better.
So good.
Here's the problem, sir. We could
Isn't
go...
Tony's like a geography major? I thought,
Not
Actually, yeah.
geology, not geography.
oh, my bad. Never mind.
Close, but no banana.
You're almost the right kind of scientist for this, Petonius.
I like the rocks, not where the rocks are.
except in relation to each other.
Right, yes.
There's only one small smidgen of an issue here. We could go the northern route, but that puts us in range of the cannibal pirates of Cracks. And I'm sure they will try to make the most of the opportunity to eat all of us, as you might understand. Or we could go the
Ardi
southern
is getting
route.
more and more excited the more she talks about cannibal pirates.
Or we could go the southern route, which would get us... I've never taken it, so I can't really speak to it, can I? But I'm sure they'll know more in Maravelda if we put in there for a moment and I can get my bearings straight.
I suppose in a pinch. So wait a minute, where we really started here, where are there any ports? Or is there anywhere you could put up the ship near Mount Bektar? And since you've never
I
been there, I
really
assume
wouldn't
you have
know.
charts or something? I hope you have
Sorry
charts.
about that. I'm actually going to check something here. Because she must
Don't know
have
how you're gonna
Stephen
get there otherwise.
the art of instantly generating a new NPC. She's Skipper, and I'm going to give her 2 levels of that because it makes sense. So that means that she has 2 of the 5 expertises, right?
For all her
2d5.
skipping needs.
If she has the right expertise, okay, that was one of them. 1d4 for the other one. So she has Navigator, which is great. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you own your own ship. So it's hers.
Good for her.
Which also means that she doesn't have far-sailed ports and doesn't know about that place particularly.
Wait a minute. I thought Sifanu owned the ship, or did you just hire the ship?
No,
No, I just hired it.
She works for, apparently she works for Olmo.
The captain owns the ship, and then Golma owns the captain.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Night greasing Golma's palms before she found out what we did back in Patrol. Everything's fine for now.
Exactly.
So a much narrower question then. Where on Palamux can you take us? The continent?
Certainly, I
Do you
can
know
do
where the
that.
continent is?
I could. That depends on how dangerous waters you want to sail through, sir. If you want to risk the pirates, I could certainly get you all as close as I possibly can to Bekta. I don't know if there are any ports around there, but I feel pretty confident that you'd have to use that old hammer of yours and every man jack of your Wolfkin crew. Or we could head across towards Mixa, towards the Holy Kishat, towards Sublak, or to Maravelda, which is on the way. And I could ask some pointed questions to other captains there to find out more about the waters around Bekta.
As long as it would be to play with the cannibal pirates, if we're not sure there's a jumping off point, maybe a wasted trip.
Is the river leading from that Hawkso to Lac Lacrima? Will this boat travel on that river?
There's that demon that's right there.
Aye, we cannot get through the Eternal Storm, I'm afraid.
Yeah, like this whole general area is dead
Yeah.
to sea travel because there's this enormous storm out here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Here,
Giant storm on top of the dead island of Stegos.
the Dead
Like
Island.
the two star
Those are separate things, yes.
Oh. Wow.
Dead Island.
Yeah,
is
the
just-
Eternal Storm.
It sucks.
The Eternal Storm is what ruined Fontersalor.
Yeah.
One of the things that ruined Fortress.
Things that ruin-
Fatuous Solor was capable of ruining itself just fine.
It's had a
You know,
hard
it's,
time.
it's why there's
Yeah.
not very much trade that comes directly out of Fontersalor, because you can't really sail from there.
Probably means you can't sail into Hawkso really either. I don't know, Sifanu, I understand you're from Frimbid.
You can sail from Hawkso to other places. You just can't sail up the delta. Which is
gotcha.
why all travel from Fontersalor goes through Hawkso and then on to mostly Transmiro. So I put
Nice.
down the Eternal Storm right there.
Okay.
Thanks. So
Now, Stegos is, of course, sunk in darkness.
Okay, so maybe go past Mixa to Crimbit and go around the north side.
I was supposed to ask Sifanu, are you aware of anywhere you could park, or whatever the nautical term is, a boat, or whatever the nautical term is, get on shore around Crimbid, since you're from the area? Figured maybe have a clue.
I'm sure I could.
Yes.
That is a long hike, though.
That is a long hike through mountains. That's going to take you weeks and weeks. And the locals might not be very friendly. Because
Sorry, that or sail, as I understand it, we can sail all the way around the continent in waters the captain doesn't or is unfamiliar with, or we can sail through cannibal pirates.
Two routes.
So?
The northern route, which is basically going like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as the cannibal pirates go, we have all these good boys with bows, plus the last time we encountered cannibal pirates, we sunk their ship before they got anywhere close to us. So I'm not worried about them.
I'm not really worried about cannibal pirates.
So that's the second route, the southern one.
My vote is for the northern route.
Presumably the northern route's faster, right?
Yeah, it does look to be the quickest.
Yeah, it looks like half the distance almost.
The problem is, but I suppose the only downside to the north route, aside from the cannibal pirates, if that's a downside for you, is that once we get there, we're going to have to sail around until we find a shoreline we can land on.
Or we sail around until we find literally any tiny beachhead that we can put a rowboat on, and you can make stairs out of the sides of the mountain, and we just march right up.
Beautiful.
That
There
is
we
the
go.
thing you can do, yeah.
Problem solved.
Captain Dr. Sifanu, the mightiest sorcerer.
So I do see
Ghost Wolf. Don't forget Ghost Wolf.
Ghost Wolf.
Ghost Wolf. The ghost with blue eyes.
Didn't at some point we make some kind of like exploding projectile?
Yes, we did.
Do we have the fixins for those again?
Oh, yeah. That's in my little notebook, so I know exactly how to make those exploding ballista rounds.
Beautiful. Did we want to put in somewhere to acquire the components before we head into cannibal pirate territory?
That's the next question, isn't it?
How long of a trip is it?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question, isn't it?
Will there be time to make shit?
That is a pretty long trip, isn't it? So...
No, it's not as long as Marchura to here, but...
No, that's not, yeah. So, have I...
Oh, that is a lot of miles.
Yes, I need to check my book here because I don't remember
about-
if the sailing
it's
is
about
based
400
on
miles.
kilometers or miles, which is a bit annoying because...
Sailing occurs in leagues, thank you.
Well, the answer is neither, sir.
A league is like 3 miles, but I don't know if that's a land league or a nautical league.
Okay, so
When do we
24
get to talk
hours,
about
you can
that?
get 100 Dracorian miles, basically,
I cannot fathom.
in 24 hours.
So it's assuming we don't travel all the time, which would be smart going through waters that the captain does not know well. It'll probably be about a week.
Yeah, I could do a
Yeah,
week on a
okay.
boat with you people.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Now we'll have to get all our drinking in. We'll have to get our drinking in though before cannibal pirate territory.
Provided that the captain rolls well with her seamanship skills. But yeah, it's going to be about 5 days or so, provided nothing bad happens.
And could we
Yikes. Okay.
put in at Mixa briefly so to pick up supplies? Because I think that's the closest friendly territory.
That is, in fact, where Fundibira lives.
We could stop at Nostril. There's some
That's fair.
friendlies in Nostril.
That's true. There are friendlies in Nostril who have agents in the party currently also.
That is true, yes. So if we go to the Shadow Play map,
Ah!
We haven't seen that for a while. So, you are currently in Kark, which does not have friendly agents, necessarily. Friendly influence. But there is a detente, isn't it? So, apparently, Ariana dos Pinalunga is not going to bother you. Also, you haven't really visited any populated areas except for the Wolfkin. So, there is no reason for them to mess with you at the moment. They don't even know you're here.
We did need to leave because there was a cell on their way.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Oh, it's going to be super obvious to them where we're going.
Fundibira right now is, of course, in Muxa and has all the influence, and Lemur has quite a bit too. So in terms of stocking up on supplies, Muxa is probably the best place you get because, like, then you can draw up on 2 shadow powers, giving you support. In Nastrol, you only get the Empress. And in Moscoria, you only get the Emperor, as it were.
The Warlord? He doesn't call himself the Emperor?
The Warlord, yes, sorry, the Warlord.
Now, see, that's funny.
I desperately do need a new shadow command, so...
Fair!
Like, Nastrol is a logical stop it.
Okay, then. Nastrol it is. That means going to buy through Hawkso up to Balgumel, basically.
They have no cities with docks.
No, they don't.
Really?
Or do they? Let's have a look.
I don't need a dock.
A village, apparently. A small village, but otherwise no.
There's this-
Oh, that's a little spot too, isn't it? Yeah, okay, there are a couple of villages, yes. Okay, fair.
They're probably not going to have what we need, though.
That's the question. Balgumel is a big city. That would have what you need.
Depends on what we need.
And we can't sail up the delta, so we have to park in Hawkso.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Also,
not-
yeah,
that's
no,
not
it's
a
on the
long
right side of the Eniarch, so that's not a problem. Yeah.
Like, it's 10 miles between the two. That's
It's
hardly
it's
a
not as bad.
long trip.
It is not. You get there,
Talk
you can
about
get there and
Hawkso.
back again in a day.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Sounds like
We
there's
have a
almost
plan. We have a direction.
Some nostrils.
Nostril it is. Oh
Oh,
dear.
it's pretty close to Crimpet.
Ish.
We're on the wrong side of the mushroom wall, though.
Yes, you are.
I'll save fighting a mushroom wall for another day.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna roll for Captain Emitirida Gugiena and her skipper ability, which unfortunately will drain my fate dice, and I don't know if I like that. Who came up with that
3
idea?
over 2.
Huh? Get your own skipper. Oh, well, okay.
Listen, there are only 6 people here.
Okay. With the help of charts, compasses, or just the stars, you can navigate over open ocean. Without this expertise, the difficulty goes up 1 step. So, when you get to unfamiliar waters, her navigator skill will be perfect for you. Because she doesn't need to have charts to navigate. Aren't you happy that I roll that way now?
Nice.
Aren't you?
If we're stopping for supplies in Mistral, she could also, like, just ask various people
Yeah.
about things.
So, let's see now. Wind and navigator. Actually, she doesn't have to add navigator. She has the expertise navigator. So it's 1 in calm weather and 2 in bad weather. Obviously, she will have charts and compasses. And she is gonna be fine along the coast. And she's following a fairly well-known trade route. So as long as she does that, it's not gonna be hard. Now, let's see now. I must think here. The trade routes...
Abstract this to a single roll rather than going day by day.
I'm not even sure that we need to do... So the trade route would go like this. I'm just going to make the lines black. And then there's another trade route going down like this, of course. Make the line black. And there are trade routes to Mixa. So from Vumbra to Mixa, and from Mixa onwards to the rest of the places. So if she followed the trade route to Mixa and then onwards towards Hawkso, she should be fine. We don't even have to roll.
Okay.
That seems to be the decision then.
What, not rolling for terrible things to happen at sea? Okay.
Yes! It's strange, isn't it? Are you even used to that kind of thing?
It's a new experience.
It is very much, but this is because you now have a skipper. It's going to take about 2 days to get there. Provided the weather stays fine. Otherwise, it might take a little bit longer.
Can we please not do this?
Next thing that happens is hurricanes.
Who knows? Anyway, everybody has a chance to go below decks as Captain Imitira lays out a course with her charts and gives the orders, raise the mizzen jib, haul the sheets, all the naval terms that I have no idea about, basically.
Do ship things.
Do ship things, exactly. And the rest of you will go below decks to do other things, like sleeping in a hammock, because that's... Final question here, by the way. Very important. We can retcon a little bit here. Do you want to have a sloop or a caravel? The reason I'm asking is, the caravel has a bigger cargo hold and a bit sturdier, of course, but it's also slower. It takes more people on it, but it is also slower. The sloop is faster. Takes fewer people and it's going to be more cramped.
I'm assuming, given the size of the group that we're traveling with, we would have the larger one.
All right.
Given the mindset of the party members, I think caravels are usually more heavily armed, which will also point us towards choosing the caravel.
I think
They
it also
tend
speaks to
be,
the
yeah.
glory of our retinue in general.
So
Also-
Caravel is more likely to have cabins.
a caravel has about a 10 people crew and
The only part of Brittany's pretentiousness about living conditions was an act.
certainly would
She
have
also likes to bathe.
some ballistas and such like for protection. Not a catapult as such, that's probably too big. But ballistas and such can be arranged. And maybe you could use mixtures that you could put in the ballista and shoot at them.
It's been a while since we committed a workaround, and it seems like a caravel's a good gateway.
Very well. So in
Feels
this
like
case, it's
pirates
going to be
is
less
more
cramped, and there's going to be enough... Oh, I can even use the Wave Dancer map that we haven't used in Marjura. Are we using that map? Let's use it!
Let's just sail and get to our next destination.
That's too simple. Or...
It could be in Nostril.
Exactly. First of all, what we're going to do, really, is have you all level up. My friend Sifanu has a chance to level up. You're sitting in your cabin. There's only like 4 cabins or 5 cabins. Who gets a cabin? I don't know. Alma gets a cabin.
I'll forego a cabin.
Very well.
Bedonius doesn't need a cabin.
Ah,
Not
hammocks.
that I'm entitled to one, but Alma is just gonna take one. Unless anyone stops her.
I will bunk with my good boys.
Of course. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of hammocks with good boys in them. I think they're weirded out by sleeping in a hammock. There's like, why?
And the good boys just curled up on the deck.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Smelling
Sifanu,
tea, having
how
good
are
boy
you
dreams.
doing your level up? Let's get to that, please.
Will do.
Yes, it's time. It's time, I say. What are we?
Starts.
Are we changing any bloods at all?
I'm going to leave them the way they are.
All right.
The wind won just to shock him.
What new ability point are we getting?
I am picking up mentalism.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
You can hear Sifanu sitting and muttering to himself in his
Wait, that's just
cabin. And
He always mutters creepily to himself. It's like
he
his
always mutters creepily to himself. This is
Well,
absolutely
sometimes
true.
he's talking to a ghost in his ear. So.
It's frequently because I'm talking to ghosts.
You're
like
gonna
the
read-
old-timey equivalent of Bluetooth.
Yep. What is your new experience?
Spent a lot of time with my grandfather discussing Shagul and mentalism.
So Mason no mentalism?
That's how I'm learning it.
Oh, then it's any of my business.
Very nice. And you will need a new shadow command.
Yeah, well, that's the tricky part.
Yep. That's going to be the tricky part.
I think we just sailed away from anywhere she has influence.
Right.
Yep.
Just have her mail your commands to my mom. She'll get them.
Might be a forehead kiss and a diagonally sliced grilled cheese in it for you too.
You're the only one leveling up at the moment, aren't you? Yes.
I think so.
Sad but true. Ardi still needs one more.
Very sad but true. I'm going to say that the innocent one has a cabin because little old lady deserves one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and the white eye needs a cabin too.
Yes.
It's easier to close the fucking door.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we can keep it locked from the outside. The crazy.
The captain! I have a token for her too. Look, it's the captain. You can't see anything because it's dark. Okay, what are you all doing to rest up? Because some of you all need a serious rest. Sifanu, you had some fear points there. How are you getting rid of those?
I am overcoming my fear by having a very rational conversation with my grandfather.
I can hear that conversation in your head there, Sifanu. Boy, how were you so terrified of a simple thing like a demon? Ain't you? I know you've seen demons before, boy.
Yeah, and I didn't run from it. In fact, I put a necromantic bolt in its head. I think I did quite well for myself.
I felt that heartbeat go up, boy.
Of course it was. It was 6 times bigger than me.
Excuses, excuses. Size matters not. Are you judging me by my size, you lad?
What even is your size material at all?
I was assuming it's the same size as a brain slug.
Yep, you're gonna get an earful, if you will.
So relaxing.
Oh, Sir Ardi is not hurt at all. Bedonius, do you have any misery that you need to heal up? No, none. I don't think Eldrita has any.
I think I'm gonna have a nightmare this evening, but other than that, I'm good.
Alma signing herself up for a night full of head pats.
Yeah. And why shouldn't she?
Probably very pathetic. I don't know what would have happened here or there.
Ardi's just trying super hard not to say, remember when I warned you about demons?
Mine's nice.
How about we have Haka sleeping, we have Nephria, did you have, no, you don't have any level up, and you don't have any damages either. You're fine, Nephria. This is a lovely trip by sea.
Nephria is fine.
Yes.
Oh,
It's just a pleasure cruise for me, thank you.
Exactly.
Only
So,
missing
I guess that's everyone.
Orion toss over the side.
Who could you possibly toss over the side? Sail ho! It's not strange. You are in a very densely populated trade route.
Oh boy, maybe it's cannibal pirates. Ardi starts putting on his armor.
The captain will be like, I'm so sorry. In these here water, there's no such thing as cannibal pirates. We're still on the inner sea. No, no.
Ardi just deflates.
We'll say though, and now I'm gonna use 2 of my GM pool dice to roll 5 dice for her.
And he's not complaining about it.
That's a lot of successes.
That is a lot of success. It's gonna be about mid-morning or so. Master where is Sifanu anyway? He's sitting in a bunch of bunks of bunks. In a bunch of bunks. That was
Sitting in
hard
the
to
dark,
say.
muttering creepily to himself, as is his blog.
Is what I do.
It is what you do. Five. Yeah, there's gonna be more people there. So I guess if he is not on deck, then Captain Tiri will hail to Sir Ardi or Nephria. Who is on deck on this nice morning?
I feel like Nephria looks
Well,
more like a
nice
bigger
morning,
person
light
since
rain
she's
morning, but yeah. What was it?
never
Nephria? Yeah.
a Wolfkin at all.
I mean, let's be honest. If the captain tried to talk to Ardi, it just said, Nephria.
Nephria.
All right.
I'm on
Nephria.
deck. What is the
Have you met her?
Nephria, you're summoned to deck. So, on this nice day, you have been summoned up to the deck, and Captain Nemitiri, this is like mid-morning, you've had your breakfast and everything. Miss Nephria, I understand that sloop over there, I'm thinking it's following us.
Okay. Can you see who they are? Perhaps through some far viewing apparatus, perhaps made of glass and mirrors?
She's doing this with her spyglass. I hate to inform you of this, you being someone who's more used to have your feet, both of your feet on solid ground, but there's only so far a device like this can see.
Ah, I say yes. Yeah.
Weak.
Weak. Your excuses for your petty technologies.
Why isn't it magic?
That's certainly something. So they're following us. Can you see perhaps what flag they're flying or some splash of color that could perhaps indicate who they are?
Well, that's the difficult part. I have no idea who they are or what they might want. Would you say that you might have any sort of enemies that might want to cause trouble on the high seas for you?
Listen, where some people see an enemy, I see somebody that I just didn't make friends with. I have a lot of people I'm not friends with. We have a lot of people that are friends. Yes, we have enemies. Many.
Right.
Like hundreds of people's families are furious with us.
There will be blood debts to be paid for generations because of what we've done.
She's gonna look at you and go, huh.
You'll get paid one way or another.
I don't doubt that for a moment. The godmother is most generous for those who are loyal. No, it's mostly my concern is if I should have my crew, who is not particularly well armed with smugglers, not pirates, ready for any particular type of boarding action.
Yes.
Don't say demons.
Let's have you, I don't know, prepare your crew for some assassins. And I'm going to go have a chat with my compatriots and see if we can potentially think of some other possibilities of some other folks that might be coming for us.
That sounds like an excellent notion.
Right. I will run off and let's see here. I'm going to tap Alma and tell her to go take a look through the captain's spyglass and see if she can see if the ship that's following us looks assassinate.
It looks assassin.
Because
Is it
that's a
flying the
specific look.
toad
They're all
flag?
dressed like ninjas.
This, you recognize this?
I feel like I'm not actually going to be much help because my sensory capabilities don't work over water and my perception sucks, but she's going to try.
Good. Do your best.
+1 die for a spyglass?
It's double your pool. Yay!
Woohoo!
And then I'm also going to alert Smashy McArtigue.
That's smashing McArtigue.
Ooh, she's using my formal name.
That must be
Secret name
serious.
amongst our tribe.
That's a cost. One success probably isn't enough to learn much useful, though. But the captain would have already conveyed it.
Yeah, no. What would you even look for at this distance?
I mean,
know,
look no more spasmy than normal.
if it's your siblings, then they're not going to be dressed like assassins. They're going to be dressed like sailors, merchants, what have you.
Not quite close enough that I can pick out any faces.
Yeah, all right then. Artigue, this will be your problem to handle when it shows up.
If you go get Sifanu. Sifanu, we can blow up a ship.
Since
Wait,
she's
what?
nice and rested, and Sifanu has now woken up with a, oh, that's how mentalism works. Ah, why didn't I see it? Yes, it all makes
New
to me
abilities
now.
are
It
opening up.
clicks. And as it turns out, one of the typical spells under mentalism is clairvoyance, where you can let your mind wander over great distances, over oceans and continents, mountains and valleys. It functions like astral projection, with the difference that you don't have to leave your physical body behind, and you're thus not subjected to the same risks.
That sounds stupendously useful right now. But I go and do
They
that.
don't help you find a place. You have to know which place you want to watch. If you haven't been there before, the difficulty goes up by 1. So, yes, it's going to be a 2-point difficulty to do this, but
Is it? Even though I can see them, they're right there.
you haven't been there. You can
I
see
mean,
them, you know where you want
Technically,
to
we were there 10 minutes ago. They just
No,
stood
I
right
haven't
behind us.
on their ship.
All right.
He just wants to go 20 feet above the water where we were.
It is smaller than a giant's hand.
I guess. Okay, then. That is the alternative here is for you to just climb one of the masts to the top of the rigging. So now you're high above the water, and then cast the spell 15 minutes later to the same place where you were, so you can look down. Then
Yeah,
you
something
lower
like
the
that.
difficulty to a 1.
Yeah, something like that.
I guess. That's not using the... We did some lawyering here, didn't we?
Maybe.
Sifanu may not have the most magical oomph of anyone, but he's still the most dangerous.
It's all about thinking outside the box.
General spells. So,
Yeah, all the sorcery is good and all, but what if we added math?
etheric body within line of sight, difficulty 2.
All right. 4 dice.
How many fate dice? 1 we spent, right?
Yep. That's 2 with a 6.
Nice. Oh, also, Sifanu, you have been working really hard to become the greatest wizard ever in existence. So
Yes,
I'm going to
I
give
have.
you 3 fate dice from the chalice. And you
His power
had
only grows.
2 successes, and not a 1 on. I mean, this is anti-creationist, right? Mentalism is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's horribly so.
Yes. You are going to see things. You are squatting, I don't know where, probably. You need to be within line of sight, so you might even be climbing up into the masthead.
I was thinking maybe just here.
How bad
I
is
can see off
are
the back of the
heights
boat.
for you? How bad are heights for you? Sitting at the stern of the ship as the captain keeps sailing you forwards, and you cast your eye towards that place, and then you can look down on that ship, and what can you see? You can see a crew who is working diligently to keep this sloop, in fact, sailing along, which means it's a faster ship than yours. And a group of, shall we say, passengers who are moving about, looking at the progress every once in a while. Quite a few of them below decks, though. Can you make out? You know what? I'm going to have you roll. You're good at this stuff.
They're just out for a pleasurable sloop ride.
Wind check to observe them.
Okay. I will roll 3 dice, and if I can get Alma within talking range, I'm just going to describe everything I see. It's like, does any of that sound suspicious? Does any of that sound like assassin crap?
One success. That's a success at cost. What could be the cost here?
I'll take a point of exhaustion since I'm maintaining a spell while trying to have a conversation at the same time.
That makes sense, yeah.
Poor Alma's been competent one too many times, and now every time we just assume she could do more.
Yeah. Alma, I don't know if there is enough for you to go on to be sure. He's describing everything in detail.
Challenge with make fun of our siblings as we could be anyone.
Well, I'm hoping I might be able to spot something that looks like an inconspicuous weapon, like her scythe is.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, this is not really a weapon. I'm like, no, that's a fucking weapon. You're fooling me.
What you
No,
can
they just have
spot,
clubs with screw-on ends.
Is that the sailors keep away from the passengers, like a good distance from the passengers.
Do they all have walking sticks or sails at their belts?
Exactly.
Yes, that would be the case.
Yeah, it's probably them then.
Okay then. It's a good thing we got a lot of good boys with bows. We'll just unleash when they get close enough.
Us grand. I won't have to feel it this time.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Do you want to order the captain to outrace them, or what are we doing?
I think
we're on a Caravel, and as established.
They're faster.
Yeah, they're faster.
So we'd like to destroy them.
Oh, how many people with walking sticks and shit do you actually see? We know there's more below deck, but we can get a minimum.
Right. 3, 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4, something like that.
Now, they've probably got at least one Pushmaster amongst them, so we might have to be dealing with Wildfire and her back at us.
Are they within ballista range yet?
Does this ship have a ballista?
Yes, we established that they were ballista.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, then I get to add a ballista to this map?
Having a ballista was step 1 of Plan Sifanu, atrocity at sea.
Okay.
Part 2.
That might be a little bit too big, to be honest, but gets the point across.
It does.
Go bigger.
That is it isn't the entire purpose of a ballista, yes.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
Ah, that's fine. So we'll man the ballista with the good boys. We'll wait until Sifanu, do you want to enchant a bolt or see if we can just sink them normally?
That's what I was thinking. I might want to enchant a bolt.
Cool.
Been a minute since I've done this.
The good boys are
I think I only need 1 success to get a 2 point.
What is this fighting on the ocean thing you speak of?
Oh, it's great. It's for bows. We have
equally good with ballistas as they are with their bows, so...
That's what I'm saying. We have these huge bows attached to the side of the ship just for you.
Ah, that is good. Yes.
Nephria, I think your good boys might want siege equipment after this.
We can only hope.
The level after this, you are now Captain Nephria, because you have level 2 in command. The level after this, you'll be a Major. and can command 160 soldiers, a full manipul.
Nephria commanding 160 people really does just make my spine tingle.
Commanding something called a manipul also makes my spine tingle.
Did I write Captain Nephria in your name field, Hare? Of course I should.
Yes. It's Captain.
Yes, Captain
Thank you.
Nephria. You're now Captain Nephria. You've been Captain Nephria for a while. All right. That ship is not going to necessarily close to gunnery range, as it were. At least not right at the moment. It's noon. You keep sailing on.
I'm going to go ahead and make some explosive ballista for when they do get in range, or when we encounter cannibal pirates. Either way, they won't be wasted.
Yeah, it's a useful thing to have, isn't it?
That's right.
I'll try and buddy up just in case somebody snakes aboard.
Do you have any idea? Can you sense your brethren if they're on the same
I
boat?
got 4 successes.
Why?
Ah,
They said to me before about how I was fine on previous trips. That's because I had some of them with me.
It's
That makes
4
sense,
successes, but not a single 6.
So I
how many
least
fate
have
dice did you
one
use
good
then?
ballista. Right?
How many fate dice did you use on that? It was 1, right?
Yeah, I can only use one.
Yeah. Oh,
But it's at a level 2 ritual because I've done this before and I made sketches and I'm literally just copying what I did back in Majora.
okay.
But my
so
sense
how-
of such things as vague. So if the ships are touched, I could not necessarily tell if they're on that ship or ours. If that makes sense.
but you'd be able to tell for sure, hey, there is suddenly more around.
Oh, aye.
Okay.
So you get a magic mishap here. So the spell is enacted as intended, but a mishap also occurs. We could rule that this spell will cause your ballista to explode instead of them to explode, or you can take exhaustion to the power level.
Ooh, I don't think I can take 2 more points of exhaustion though.
Or you could take damage to the power level, or you could take fear to the power level, or you could take
I'll take some doubt.
doubt.
I'm not so sure about this batch. Oh yeah, they'll be fine, guys. Oh shit, I hope they don't explode in their face.
I was also picturing like a large explosion in Sifanu. I was like,
This is fine.
Oh, it definitely works. Definitely works.
Yep, it's gonna work sooner or later. So that's gonna be like an extra, what, 2 points of damage to a ballista shot? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah. The naval battle rules for this game are fundamentally broken because, like, ships have a stone of maybe 5, and ballistas can do, like, insane amounts of damage because the ballista, when they made the siege weapons, they were like, when you're shooting a ballista at a person, it does terrible things to the person, so it should have immense damage. And then they didn't think about how to adjust that for a ship, because it's not going to do as much damage on a ship, because a ship is big. So a ballista has damage of 5. And a
So a
ship
ballista
has
auto sinks a ship.
Yeah, pretty much.
5.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense at all. So I'm just going to say that a ballista does damage 1 against the ship, 5 against people.
So +2 for our special, and it's 3 damage to the ship.
I'd say a +1 because it's ship, but if it's against people, it's going to be +2. So then you have
Oh, it's
7 in
explosive
total.
damage.
You will murder people with that ballista. It's going to be, yeah. It's going to depend on whether you want to try to hold the ship or hold the people on the ship.
All right, we just need to sail alongside and let you hit it until it sinks.
Right. We're
2, I
fixing, we're
guess.
good.
Yeah. It's like, I bet no one's ever hit a ship to death before.
I mean,
Well,
certainly
you're-
he hasn't.
Your hammer does do fire damage, which is not good for a ship. That's what I hear.
All right, so then, having reestablished what a ballista can do. And with a perfectly fine ballista, he swears, primed and ready to go. I don't know, Mikhail, can we like swing around and broadside it? I really couldn't begin to tell you how this works in the system.
Do ship things.
Yeah.
If you want to order the captain to take up pursuit of the sloop, you can do that. There will be a hunting check for that, which works much like any hunting foot chase, except it's ships now, and we use the ship's fire with the captain's skipper ability.
That just sounds
Okay.
You're gonna turn around and try to murder them all. Is that what that's what I'm hearing?
well.
Murder.
Someone's been convinced, or Ardi is thoroughly convinced that the RR are very dangerous.
So let's get them before they make landfall.
Very
Yep.
well.
That last group of them was a real pain in the ass over and over again.
They weren't they? Okay,
The one
let's
thing
do this.
I think Alma needs is even more RR members on Palamux.
Yes.
It's already pretty dense there, I hear.
Highest population anywhere in the world.
I mean, that Alma knows about, but like her sample size is not exactly vast.
She has more information than any of the rest of us.
Okay, now I need... So... Ocean! Open ocean! Here we have... Yeah, all of you. Now I need a couple of ships. Because you're taking up the chase, aren't you? So, Caravel? Do we have a Caravel here? We only need to have, okay, a ship that is big and a ship that is small, basically, to mark the two.
I would not be able to tell you, sir, if you placed it in a Caravel or a trireme. Wouldn't have a clue.
It has to be the right thing! Okay, I'll go with this one,
Slap
which
down
is
two
absolutely
long-
not the size of the ship we want, because yours is not a frigate, but that's okay. And I know there is a...
Yeah, I feel like I've played enough Sim to identify a trireme, but like any class of
Thank God I have you around then to identify triremes.
They are distinct. Look for many oars.
Don't galleys have lots of oars?
not to be confused with
Long ships have lots of oars.
Yeah, there's lots of ships that have lots of oars. No,
There's
I'm
no
not
that
looking
if
for
you take them
Viking
more than
ships.
one square from shore, they have a tendency to sink.
Where's the sloop? I think I have a sloop around here.
I swear. Should have learned my lesson long
Oh,
ago
I
and
have to
picked,
do it like
picked up
this.
water magic.
Boat. Of course, it's a completely different word.
Arctic with water magic. That'd be funny.
The
It's just we
boat.
spent so much time on boats.
This
That's
is more
honestly.
sloop-like. Now,
If I don't pick up demonology next, it's going to be water magic. Yes, you're right. Fucking time on boats.
and
I'm just sitting here on a boat every time going, is there any dirt around? Anybody gonna
So-
rock?
here we have them.
Like Davy
Your
Jones
ship
in
and their ship.
the reverse.
And you are just gonna turn around and try to take up the chase. And the captain is, I sure hope your lads with the bows can deal with this. Are you? Let's
Argue
see
looks
what
up
the
from
captain
tying
can
a
do.
rope to himself to the ship. What?
Sir Artigue was like, yeah, what?
He'll be fine. Just pull up right alongside so I can hit him.
Yep. We have ourselves a Caravel. It has 2 fire, which means that the sloop has 3.
Way to go, Caravel.
Yeah.
You've been working out and it shows.
Got games.
And I guess the skipper has... Do I have to use... I'm not going to use my fate dice pool for this. That's lame. I'll use just the 2 base dice for your skipper then. Not even adding her ability. That's a success.
Shame.
And then, because I'm a cruel and cold-hearted GM, I will use the full skipper ability of their skipper. And that's going to be 2 dice from the my pool, and of course the 3 fire, so 5d6 for them.
Roll ones. Lots of ones. Damn.
It turns out that, just as expected, the smaller sloop easily outmaneuvers you. Just turns on a dime and keeps its distance, and you just can't close that distance.
Well, good try.
Good try.
We're
And then
going to
you
have to
turn
post a
around.
good watch.
What was that?
We're going to have to post a good watch, but it seems like they're not chasing us. At least not close, so...
They're not trying to engage us.
They're not
Right,
trying to
yes.
engage you yet.
Yeah, but I think Alma does have a good point in that. In my head, if I were a boat full of assassins, I'd wait until, I don't know, night.
This gives them an advantage because they can coordinate mentally. Didn't need to see each other.
I thought fighting assassins would be fun at one point. I've since discovered it's not fun fighting assassins.
We tend not to stand and fight.
No, that's the problem.
What kind of distance do we
not
get on
gonna
the
lie, this
Ballista?
whole like operating in the open thing is so new to me.
We usually do admit who we are. It's true. Sorry, what'd you say?
What kind of distance do we get on the Ballista?
It's going to be out of ballista range. This is not to scale. They are not stupid, apparently, which is really annoying, isn't it?
Very annoying.
You
Somebody
want
quickly
your
casts
enemies
dumb
to
on them.
be idiots. And here they
Everyone
are,
knows
not
mentalism.
being idiots. Oh, you tried.
All right.
It was a brave attempt.
See them sail by any cliffs or something, and then Bedonius and I can spring into action. But until then, pretty hammy.
We do have to pass through this Irish Strait. I bet there's a lot of rocks there.
So, what, are you going to stay at the rocks? Make berth?
No, we're just sailing along to where we're sailing along.
Very well. Yeah, the hours will go by as you are watching them, following you in the most obvious hi, we're pursuing you, but we're not gonna fight you in a fair fight for you, because that would be a terribly stupid idea. Type of thing. And the first night of your 24 hours at sea is done. Is anyone going to bed? The first
Yes,
day,
I-
I should say, is done. The first 24
Oh,
hours.
I'm definitely going to bed. I'm exhausted.
You are, indeed.
I mean, I'm terrible at keeping watch anyways.
But you're great at noticing when another Raptorana steps foot on deck.
I have
That's
a feeling
true.
there's going to be a whole lot of good boys patrolling the deck, isn't there?
I mean,
Not
we're still going to
only-
set a watch, but
They're wolfkin, so they should see better at night than humans. And
I mean, Ardi, you will
also
definitely take
smell
a
better.
watch.
What was that?
Ardi, you will definitely take a watch, but he's not going to stay up all night. Otherwise, we'd be crazy.
You know what? Strangely enough, this night will go without any bother.
Hmm.
Boring.
Not only are the assassins annoying, but now they're
Are they-
boring.
The greatest sin they could.
Are they still keeping about the same distance?
Oh, wait, I need to use that button. Okay, gotcha. So,
Yeah.
by the time you wake up in the morning, you will have traveled... Where did that go? I had it up just to... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, whatever. About 24 miles or so, which puts you at about here. So, you're basically through that strait.
Is their ship keeping about the same distance from ours?
Yep.
Like just outside of ballista range type thing?
Not just outside. It's within sight. They're not going to let you slip below the horizon, but they're also gonna keep a fair bit of distance. At this stage, it looks like they're just keeping tabs on where you're going.
All right.
Great. Keep on, keeping on until something else happens? Are we make landfall?
That's all we can do. As established, they're faster than us, so
I think she would have gone through
but
the straight this way, to be honest, because she goes Mixa and then according to the trade route down there. All right, then. So you have 87 miles left to travel. It's not even 24 hours, you guys. And today's weather is still light rain and warm, so it's fine, in other words. You did not get hit by a horrible storm that causes everything to go banana-shaped. 87 miles, that's... What am I doing? I don't know. I know nothing.
you're rolling up loop to give to us?
No, I'm not.
I feel like the precise timing of when we get there doesn't matter.
It matters enormously. How dare you?
There's a celestial calendar we're unaware.
Yes. Yeah, the rest of the journey will go on pretty much the same way. Like it has. You can see that annoying sloop behind you. It never lets you go. And on the other hand, sometime after dark, you will be able to see like a shimmering light in the distance, which is of course the walls and spires of Hawkso. I'm sure there's going to be some fireworks going on there too, to just light up the night even further. I'm not sure how many of you might be on deck at the time, though, because it's in the middle of the night, and you might have to wait for a couple of hours for the tides to be right and all that sort of thing before you actually arrive at Hawkso. Woohoo! You made it! Nobody's died yet.
Woo!
Nobody's died yet.
Yeah.
We made it to Palamux. Who gets a fate die?
Yeah.
Yay.
Mission accomplished.
Mine only took 3 sessions, but hey, we got here.
I believe Hawkso, we were sailing to Nistral.
Yes.
Yeah, Hawkso is the biggest port.
Right,
And then we were going to walk to Balgamel
Right,
or...
yeah.
Yeah. Where you can get in at 17 miles, and you're going to be on roads that are very nice.
And you can leave a note for your employer.
You can leave a note for your employer.
I feel like the second somebody recognizes Sir Ardi, they might deliver a letter to him to give to Lady Brittany because they're not going to recognize.
It's going to take you half the day to get there and half the day to get back, so you'd better do the shopping fast.
That's my specialty.
It is, isn't it?
Can we re-emphasize to the ship and crew that the people on that sloop are assassins who can appear to be anyone and do pretty much anything? So don't let anyone who isn't us on the boat.
Yes.
Ship thing.
Actually, if somebody else
Right.
handle the shopping, maybe I should stay behind. Just in case.
I think that you should come with us as we walk to Balgamel or whatever, however it's pronounced.
Right.
And you could go ahead, and the rest of us could lay an ambush behind for the assassins to walk into, since they're following you.
Also,
They can't fence me with the watcher though.
Yeah, but once we get on land and start traveling.
Better.
once we can get you to set foot on land, we'll have some idea if we're already surrounded by assassins or not.
Oh, there might be a shit ton of them here. We don't know. Fucking hell.
Today there's 40 thereabouts.
Only 40.
I had a notion that fireworks display last night sure was pretty, and I couldn't help but think and wonder about how they are just tiny little explosions. And I'd like to see if we could buy some fireworks and maybe put some of that to use for us. Tiny explosions, and probably big explosions if we put a bunch of them together.
Are those actual fireworks?
Were they?
It's the city of
so I don't know.
illusions, so it's a
That's
good chance
fair.
they're not real.
Boom. Fair.
Of course, if anyone was going to sell them openly on the street, it would be in Hawkso. Could go either way.
Well, Hawkso being Hawkso, you could ask them if those were real fireworks, and they'd say no, but they were actually real fireworks. Hawkso, to the silly place.
Yes.
Although, you guys could take
Second
Alma
thought,
and
this is
show
funny.
her.
Yeah.
Ardi was unimpressed with Hawkso.
Hawkso is amazing. You've been there before, and under much better circumstances, you could say.
The good old days.
The captain is gonna basically say, I am sorry to say that I have little or no experience in dealing with such type of people. My crew and I work for Ingolma, which is a way for us to keep hidden compartments on this ship, of course. But fighting off assassins, that's not what we do. We deal with customs inspectors. And every once in a while, a diligent Tracorian lieutenant who wants to inspect our cargo. That is about the long and the short of it. We
Cool.
have no manner of tools to deal with such a threat. So maybe we should simply keep doing what we're doing. The moment you have stepped ashore, we cast off and circle in the bay of Ardakvid until y'all give me some kind of signal as to your wish to get back aboard. How about that?
That'll work.
Of course, with you lot not being aboard anymore, they could catch our ship and mount a boarding exercise. So I don't know what you want to do with the good boys here, if they are all coming with you as escorts, or if you plan on leaving some behind, because they're really the only fighting crew that I would have access to. One of us or two of us can swing a cutlass, but not with any great level of expertise.
How many good boys do we have with us?
18?
Or what if we leave 12 with the ship and take 6 with us?
That could work. Possibly.
Any objections?
Up to Nephria,
allow
really?
I'll allow it. Are there any rules of engagement in the bay that's right outside Hawkso?
Shoot at other ships?
Right. What's the sea law look like out there?
I mean, it's Tracorian waters. The Tracorian Navy might be patrolling off here at any moment with Catramasses or Caravels. Probably not.
There's no Tracorians here. We made sure of that.
Palamux is the graveyard of.
Yeah, fair. You have.
Also,
off
naval
the
units do not
coast,
have a good track record.
They might be patrolling off the coast and intercepting. You would call them pirates. They would call that they're doing proper inspections and such. As far as I can recall, the Empire of Garion and Georgiana is not terribly well fitted with a navy yet. Unlike
Georgiana has a merchant marine, but that's it.
yeah, unlike the Tracorian armed forces, which actually have a very extensive navy. So the moment you leave the continent and like the closest territorial waters, shall we say, trebuchet range, the Tracorians can do whatever they want. So I would say that they would be patrolling offshore. Which means that if they see, say, a small pirate sloop attacking a quite mundane trade vessel like a Caravel, they would probably intercede on your side, to be honest. which is a bit ironic in the scheme of things, but yes, they will.
A bit, but we can work with that.
Right, like we can work with that.
Help Tricorian Navy come here and fend off the pirates.
Help, pirates, help! We don't know why they're attacking us.
We're just innocent merchants. We have no idea what's going on.
We're simple tradesmen.
We're but 5 schoolgirls. We get to
I think 2 of us might be
between
able
the
to
ages of 18 and 21.
You can stay below decks.
That is clearly how that's going to go. Okay.
Face a little peril.
A little peril.
In response to all their wine.
You are
Ardi-
going ashore in
Ardi-
Hawkso! Yay! With 6... Let's see now. We have 6 Wolfkin with you. Garagormgal does not want to stay on the ship. You don't
Yeah,
hear
we're
him
taking
speak
the
very
NPCs.
often, but...
I mean, it's been a long time since he's been on Palamux, so I feel
Yeah.
like he's entitled.
Yeah, but it's not about that. He's going to go up to all of you all. He doesn't speak often, but this case he speaks. Master Artigue, my lord,
Got a Gorgold.
I have to say that I heard the conversation. I'm not staying behind on the ship with the Wolfkin. See, I'm here to protect you lot, right? You were the ones who saved me from Tokmir, right?
Yeah.
So my job here is to protect you lot, innit?
Sure.
So I'm
Sounds
coming
nice of you.
ashore with you.
That's what you want your job to be, man.
That is my job. That is my vow until I have saved your lives. That's what I'm doing, sir.
Yeah, come along with us.
Now, when I have saved your lives and the debt is repaid, we'll have to renegotiate. But for now, I'd say that's how it is. Yeah.
I think we're all pretty happy with that. I don't think anyone has any Gorm based complaints. And you do bring a fresh, woodsy smell into the room that I particularly enjoy. So,
My
yeah.
employer-in-law is going to love you.
He's just...
Oh, yeah, she works. And there's an off chance we might meet an emperor and empress while we're out. Sure, come on.
He's just gonna frown. Like... The fairies will want to come too. Look at the glittery place! There's
Oh, what you mean,
shinies everywhere!
By which I mean Garagorm Gold. From what I can tell, the warlord of Fortress Lore is big into military history. So I imagine you two had a lot to talk about.
The moment I'm done with my duty to you lot, I suppose I could sell my services to anyone, just about.
He does have a wife with deep pockets.
Just like manage your expectations about what the plains of the Scoria look like now.
What you mean?
There was an incident, and it's now a desert, basically.
A desert?
You'll see.
Yeah, I always privately thought the gods got jealous at the glory of Palamux, so they threw a meteor at the place.
Huh.
There's a whole hole in the middle of the mountain. It'll be great. You'll see.
Not to mention the perpetual storm and the island of darkness. The gods really did a number on this island.
The gods hate bliss. Technically, Stegos is not on Palamux. It's off Palamux. Gods
Sure.
can't even mess with things off Palamux and it counts as on Palamux. Ah, come on.
I'm just saying, where's the cursed island off of Paratorna?
Right? I don't see any cursed island off Sapna.
Paratora is cursed enough.
They got Castique and everyone else just figured, oh, that's bad enough.
Right. Oh, you can keep it. We'll take the rest.
All right, so off the boat.
Yes, and the fairies will, if nobody tells them otherwise, they're gonna head up to Hawkso because that seems like the coolest place ever. Look at all the shinies!
And this is how we ditch the fairies.
Are you gonna stop them or no?
No.
Okay, then.
I would ask that the fairies like be back within a day. I kind of like having them around. Is there a reason we shouldn't?
Not really. They're just annoying.
They're invisible.
They have, by now, you will be familiar enough with them that you've observed how terrible their memory is. They're very easily distracted. Don't, object permanence, keeping track of long-term, not their thing. Impulsive.
Terrible at following orders.
But I also can't corral 4 beings that can turn invisible. So
That's
Just
true, yeah.
we'll take it on faith.
Of them getting completely lost in the overwhelming sensational sensory input that is Hawkso is strong. Very strong.
So long story short, stop them from going or probably lose them.
Yes.
Stop them from going. They turn invisible. And they were cohorts of the other eye, weren't they?
They also have vows.
But
They
you
also
can
have
talk. You can talk to them. Like even when they're invisible. They will hear you.
All right, listen, fairies. You guys don't have the best memory to go to Hawkso. So fuck Hawkso. Don't go there. No Hawkso. That place is bad. Fuck that place. Can you say fuck Hawkso? We ain't going there. I want to hear you say it.
This is great. There we have some. Yes. Okay. Why don't you roll a water check here to convince them?
I will help.
Very well. Also, if you want to use your convincingness with profanities, you can put in a fate die here for Nephria.
Is that?
Holy shit. You don't need... Alma gives you 3?
3 dice, yes. 3 dice.
Wow.
So just my wind roll, huh?
Water.
So
that's the
water
one,
plus
3.
3 dice.
I need to roll 3 more.
So that's... And then you haven't even used any fate dice. So that's going to be 3 successes right there. And they only have 2 dice for their water.
Do what you're told.
They will do... Also, you cost 1 point of doubt on them as well, so...
It's just
They will be like-
hard there.
It's like trying to manage a bunch of 4-year-olds who want to just do mischief. And they'll be like, "Aww," and be very pouty. You can't even see their pouty faces because right now they're going invisible just to mess with you. They're pouty. You can hear their poutiness in their voices.
There's assassins after us, and you promised he'd protect us.
Oh yes, we are the noble knights of Tokme Forest. We shall protect you from everything dangerous. Fear not.
I am so grateful.
Right?
Hooray.
You will hear.
Should we leave them with the boat, though?
No.
Fine. All right.
They
You're
can't
going to
be
come with
trusted.
us. Like,
So your escort will be then 6 wolfkin, 4 fairies, and 1 Gadagormgald.
partridge in a pear tree.
The eyes are on the boat then?
Oh,
Now, bring it
no,
to
they're coming with us.
Quick
How
shopping
can
trip
tell
there
how
and
we
back.
can
Same
manage
day.
The white eye in this situation.
Well, you certainly can't.
I will
leave
manage the
boat
white
being
eye
struck
if I
by
have to.
SS. All right.
Right.
Maybe we could get like an enclosed cart and just stick the 2 of them in. Or no, wait, the one of them in there.
I mean, yeah. Let's put a cart on the shopping list. Ooh, we are back on Palamux. We could rob somebody of a cart, just like old times.
You can spend a fate die and get whatever you want.
You have to get past
Here.
Hawkso
Yeah,
first.
you can.
Ah,
But wait a minute. What are we doing with the white eye again? Because if the white eye starts howling in the middle of Balgumel,
The white eye's still muzzled, and I am going to keep a strict eye on it. If she takes it off, I'm paralyzing her. And then
Fair
put
enough.
it back on.
fair enough. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I will see about getting her a cart.
Follow instructions reasonably well before.
Yep.
Hopefully.
I'm going to start real nice with the white eye. I'm like, we're going to go for a walk. It's going to be a very quiet walk, no talking. But we're going to go look at the sights. I'm going to smell all the stuff along the way, but no talking.
The white eye is nodding.
Good. Good. This is working.
All right. And so you're going to be off the boat and go to Balgamel. And you know what? I feel like this is the perfect place to pause the story for now. Because I'm sure nothing bad will happen in Balgamel that we will have to devote a bunch of time to.
Nothing.
It's going to be very safe. It's going to be a smooth shopping round. Every time you go shopping, it's smooth.
Every time we go shopping with Alma, which is why Ardi loves going to the market. Sometimes you get real lucky and a whole Tricorian patrol just throws themselves on your hammer.
That's not going to happen in this case, I'm afraid. No Tricorian patrols here.
Oh.
But there might be other patrols, who knows? Okay. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Thanks for listening and watching, for those who do that, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.